This is Kevin Lee. I'm here at the Pacific Crest Conference with Tim Schigel, the CEO of Share This. Got a few questions for you. The first would really be about social media. A lot of people really don't like the word social media because they think of media like radio or TV or a newspaper. So how would you define social media?
Well, I think it actually goes back to something we've understood for a long time, which is word of mouth. And word of mouth is just becoming more transparent online. So it's a form of media where the individuals, the consumers, are the producers of the media. So I think the analogy could carry over, although the tools and techniques are certainly not the same.
So where does advertising fit into social media? I mean, a lot of user-generated content, a lot of empowerment of sort of everyone becoming the journalist or the information resource. So where do the ads fit in?
Well, it definitely creates a challenge for large advertisers to figure out how do they interface with consumer-generated media, and some of that content may or may not be appropriate given their standards. But I think they're working through it, and people are understanding, marketers understanding how powerful that word of mouth is, and that users are relying on other users. And if marketers can be part of the conversation, the brand can be part of the conversation, I think it can really work well. The Old Spice campaign right now that people are getting excited about from Procter & Gamble, a perfect case in point. So I think it's definitely possible. There are hurdles and some challenges, and you can't just translate the marketing forms that we used for television over to internet and over to interactive and social without rethinking the model.
So it sounds like some marketers should concentrate more on being empowered content creators themselves, and other marketers should perhaps treat it more like an advertising platform and say, let other people generate the content, I'll just run my ads on top of it.
Sure, I think there's room for both, and there definitely are those that are creating their own content and seeing some levels of success. How far it goes and what percent of the market and dollars are spent around their own content versus the straightforward ads, I think it will level off at some point. I think it's too early to tell exactly where that'll go, but marketers are finding that they do need to enter the conversation, which I think relates to producing some of your own content to kind of host the discussions, if you will, or host the community.